Japan is planning to boost its military might. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida says that he is seeking to create a strong self-defense force to protect the country against foreign threats.
I've made instructions to revise the National Security Strategy, National Defense Program Guidelines, and Medium-Term Defense Program plans. Among them, we will consider all options, including possessing the capability to attack so-called enemy bases to strengthen our defense power that is necessary.
Kishida was speaking at an annual ceremony in the capital Tokyo for reviewing the country's armed forces. Kishida has expressed concern about North Korea's ballistic missile tests. He has also referred to mounting tensions with China and its military buildup in the region. The Japanese government has recently approved plans to add over $6 billion to its annual military spending. Tokyo says the move aims to bolster the country's air and maritime defensive capabilities. Jason Unruhe, political commentator, joins us from Ontario. So we have a situation that's been in the works now for some time, and it's paying off for the U.S. to sell military arms to countries that it can get behind it, rallying support against China. Is that what we're saying?
I think that's what we're seeing in this case. I think you're definitely right. We are very aware that the United States is an empire in decline and that China is an empire in the middle of its rise. The United States is going to take whatever measures that it feels would be successful in trying to contain China's growth. And one of that is the current battle over the South China Sea. I mean, there's resources there. There's particularly oil, and I think we all know how important oil is to the global economy and to the petrodollar, etc. Now, China has taken a different route than the United States has because it is the South China Sea. So in order to lay claim to the resources under it, they've begun building artificial islands and say now that it is their territory. The United States, by contrast, has funneled money into military production for other countries, which would be used to posture against China. What we're seeing is kind of an east-west kind of situation in a fight over resources. Now, this is nothing new. This can go back many centuries, taking on different forms. But that's essentially what we're seeing right now, is that we're seeing a race for the resources that exist underneath the South China Sea, and the two different ways in which the opposing sides have chosen to race for those resources. And the United States, being that it holds no territory anywhere close to that area, is using other countries as proxy forces to try to intimidate China and through their proxies gain some money, influence, etc. by having access to those resources.
Okay, thank you for that. Jason Unruhe, political commentator from Ontario.